Hello and hi, welcome to Yedida Shofet.net and welcome to week number 14 in Halcha of the week. So last week I talked about the mezuzah, and very interestingly enough, that night I had to affix several mezuzot on someone's house, and it was very nice to have a review about knowing which doors and which places to put a mezuzah. So this week I'm just going to talk about 3 places which are a little bit controversial as to whether yes or no we do put a mezuzah. So the first place is the stairwell. According to the Rishon LeZion, the chief rabbi, a stairwell where you open up the door and you see there's a stairwell, do you need to put a mezuzah there? Because last week the question was, do you put it in a place which is a normally sociable, acceptable room? So he brings down and he brings his sources and he says that yes, you have to, because it's considerably like a gate of a city or a gate of a house, where it's like a precursor into your home. You have a hallway, and this is the staircase, and you do use it, and it's a commonly used item, and it's a fixed place, so you do need to put a mezuzah, even though no one sleeps there, no one eats there, but rather it's constantly being used as a hallway, and especially it's like an entrance to either your home or into your building. The next point is, what about an elevator? Based on what we said on the stairwell, it should have the same thing. However, the difference is, by an elevator, we call it Yedida. We call it mobile. And the fact is that it continuously moves, then it's not really considered as something which is set. We call it kavua. It's not considered even like a room. It's not even considered like a bayit, a house, because it's always moving. It's not really in one set area. So the question is, what about if you need to put the mezuzah at the doorpost of the elevator? Meaning, you go into the elevator and then you go all the way up, and now when the elevator opens up, you start going to the hallway. So how about there? Do you need a mezuzah? So he brings down to say that the whole elevator, it's problematic, and by that point, since you're really not going through an actual doorpost, you're not really going through anything, it's better that you don't put a mezuzah, because it's very doubtful as to if this is going to actually need a mezuzah. However, he says the only time in which that there would be a time which you would place a mezuzah is where, let's say, if the elevator comes and opens up into your house. You have this by very nice penthouses, where a lot of times the elevator just comes straight into the person's house. And by there, you technically do need to put it, as that is the entrance to the home. But by the hallway or by the building, since there's no actual part in between, meaning it's like a mobile home, which also doesn't need a mezuzah. It's not something which is kavu. It's not something which is stationary, so you don't need to put a mezuzah by there. The third thing is, what about a marpeset? What about a balcony, a porch? Not a Porsche, a porch, which is basically outside of your house. You have a nice little area, and it doesn't have a roof, and we said that you should have a roof to put a mezuzah with a bracha. So he says that normally the case is that when you come from your house to go into the balcony, you would put, according to the tradition of Israel, you would put the mezuzah on the right hand side in order for you to go into the balcony. So the problem is that how could you say that? Normally, to come into the house, we always put the mezuzah on the right-hand side, because since you're entering into the home, you always want to have the mezuzah on the right side coming in. So how could you put the mezuzah on the right hand going out of your home? So we say that if it's like a balcony, or it's like a porch, that's where it's part of the home, you're really not leaving your home yet. Rather, it's just another room for you. That's why you put it on the right side. But if it's like on the first floor where it's different entrances into the home, then you would have to put it on the right side coming into the house. So in a quick review, 3 things: the stairwell, the elevator, and the porch. By the stairwell, you do have to put it as it is considered the entrance into your home. It's a gateway, it's a socially acceptable area. Number 2, the ma'alit, the elevator, is not socially acceptable because it's a mobile entity. And the third thing is, by the porch, it's either it's part of your home or it's not part of your home. If it's part of your home, then you would have to have it on the right side going out. If it's not part of your home, meaning it's another entrance into your house, then you have it on the right side coming in. May God watch over all of you, just as the mezuzah is a segula also for Shemirah. It's a symbol of watching and making sure that your house is protected. So likewise, for everyone who is watching this video and all your friends, even who are not, I wish you all a beautiful vacation today. And I will see you, God willing, next time, which is tomorrow's Jewish Wisdom, week number 14. Thank you.